On the eve of Joe Biden's inauguration as the 46th president of the United States, Sidney Powell has dropped her Georgia Kraken lawsuit. This follows her voluntary dismissal of the Michigan Kraken lawsuit a few days prior. Each of these lawsuits sought independently to overturn the election results in their respective states with regards to the 2020 presidential election specifically. And they used various theories, going from improper application or modification of state election laws all the way to allegations of vote switching by Dominion election software, and allegations that Dominion has repeatedly and emphatically denied, even suing Sidney Powell for what it alleges are defamatory statements to the tune of $1.3 billion. And if you want to follow that lawsuit, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss any videos. I'll be following it very closely. Now, with the dismissal of these two lawsuits, it leaves only a few lawsuits remaining that have any ties to the 2020 presidential election. And while there is a remote possibility that the Supreme Court would hear one or more of these lawsuits, it is very, very unlikely, basically impossible, that the Supreme Court would intervene in such a way as to impact the 2020 presidential election results. If you're looking for a legal solution to change the 2020 presidential election at this point, it is not going to happen. The courts were unwilling to engage in the election lawsuits prior to inauguration. After inauguration, not only are they less likely to engage, they also may not have the authority. And I think they would ask themselves whether or not they do and determine that they don't. That would be the ultimate result of any further inquiry. However, the three cases, which are Kelly versus Pennsylvania, Trump versus Bookvar, and Linwood versus Brad Raffensperger, all of those cases have relevant questions to future elections and how those could play out. So there is a possibility that the Supreme Court will hear them, but I do think it's very, very unlikely at this point. The remaining questions then is how serious Sidney Powell and Linwood are and have been in their vows to go ahead and carry this through all the way to the end. They are under immense pressure and scrutiny and threats to their professions, to their licenses, and probably to their personal well-being. And so we will see what happens with them. What I would like to know is what you guys think. Please drop a comment down below. Tell me what you think about Sidney Powell and Linwood, all of these lawsuits that they filed and promised. Are they going to continue? What do you think will happen? What do you want to see happen? Or is it time to move on? I'm actually curious what people think right now on Inauguration Day, as all of this stuff has had the wind taken quickly out of its sails with the inauguration of Joe Biden and the relative lack of any extreme measures that were talked about and discussed as possible outcomes. So I would love to hear your thoughts. Please let me know. And again, if you like this sort of legal and political commentary, go ahead and hit the subscribe button, and we'll talk very soon. Peace. Peace.